Today I'm going to show you how to install the A.R.E. Fusion tonneau cover on this 2019 new body style GMC Sierra. Now this is going to be the same installation on the 2019 Chevy Silverado. Let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we need to do is install our bulkhead seal. Now when you install this, you want to make sure it is on the edge that is closest to the inside of the bed, and you want to go from one bed cap all the way to the other bed cap. Now before you install this, you also want to make sure you clean the entire surface with rubbing alcohol, and in our case, because we have a spray-in bed liner, we're also going to scuff it up a little bit with some sandpaper. Now we've already gone ahead and done that. So once you do that, you can go ahead and peel away your backing and work from one end and go all the way down to the other end. So then once you get all the way to the other end, you just want to cut it off into place and then just go back through and apply some pressure to make sure you get good adhesion all the way down. So now if we look underneath of our bed caps, we can see where the sheet metal is and where the bed cap actually meet. In certain places there's going to be a gap, and in certain places they're going to be tight up against each other. Our kit is going to come with 4 shims per side, and we're going to use those to fill that gap so when we put our clamps on, it doesn't want to draw the rail down into the bed of the truck. So what we're going to do is just lift up on our plastic bed cap, slide our shim in place like that, and that should hold it. Now on your truck, if it doesn't, your shim is also going to have an adhesive strip on the back where you can actually stick that and have it hold in place by itself. But we don't need that, so we're not going to use it. But we're going to go ahead and put one of these at each of our clamp locations. One at the front, one at the back, and then one in the middle. Next we're going to grab our passenger side rail. Now at the cab side we're going to have a drain spout. We're also going to have a rubber seal at the top. We're going to have a flange that's going to hang over on top of our bed cap, and if we flip that over, there's also going to be a seal on the side to seal up the side here on our bed cap. So once we have the correct rail, we can go ahead and set that into position and push it all the way towards the cab. So now with our rail in place, we're going to work on our middle clamp first. We're going to go ahead and pull the prop rod out of its spot. And all 3 of our clamps are going to look exactly the same. On one side you're going to have some teeth. That's going to go behind our sheet metal on our truck, and then we're going to have a J-style clamp that is going to go over our rail here. Now each location is going to be marked with a clamp spot on the top, and it's also going to have a little gap filler in the rail itself. What we're going to do is open up that clamp as far as it'll go. We're going to hook in the top portion. You might have to turn the back of the clamp like that and then turn it back around like so, and that should lock it into place. We want to make sure that the 2 clamps are in line at the bottom here. Once we have that, we're going to use a 1/2 inch socket to tighten it down a little bit. Once you get it a little bit snug, you want to smack the top of the rail to seat it, and then we're going to finish tightening down our clamp. So now at our cab side clamp, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to turn the back end of our clamp, put the front in, and then turn the back to meet up with the other side. Once that's in place, snug it up. So once we have our clamp snugged up, we're going to seat it at the top and then finish tightening it down. And now we're going to do the same thing on our last clamp. Now you're going to repeat those same steps on the opposite rail. Next we're going to install our drain tubes. Now if you have a bed rug or any kind of bed liner, you might have to pull that away. But when you do that, it should expose a factory hole right in the side of the truck. And we're just going to take our tube, run it through there, and then run it to our spout. Now if you don't want to use this entire tube, you don't have to. You can cut it to length. But we're just going to do that with the whole tube. It's not really going to hurt anything. So once you get your tube in there, you can go ahead and replace your bed rug or bed liner, and then just repeat that on the other side. So now we're going to grab our cover. We're going to set it on top of our truck and open up our top panel. That should expose the little panel that's going to be at the cab side of our truck. You're going to notice there's 2 holes in the top, and that's for these buckles that we need to install. We're going to get 2 threaded posts, stick those through underneath, hold them in place, stick your buckle on top, line up your holes, and then you're going to get 2 black screws that are going to thread in through the top. You're just going to snug those up. You're going to do that on both sides. Next, we're going to drop our cover on top of our rails. If you hear it click, that's just the cover locking into place. And then we're going to fold our front panel down, and we're going to slide it forward until it meets our bulkhead seal. Once we have that in place, we're going ahead and flip it back up. Then we're going to notice that there's a channel on the inside of this front panel, and that is for our mounting retainers. It's going to be a star knob on one end and a bolt head on the other. The bolt head side is going to slide into this channel, and we're going to use these to lock the cover to the rails. And then we can flip our panel back over. So now we can carefully fold our cover back. We can remove any packing materials that we find. And what we want to do is make sure that our cover is evenly spaced from side to side and that it's locking into the rails as we're folding it back. So once we have everything spaced and we're happy with our alignment, we can then fold the cover back up to the front very carefully. Remember, we don't want to shift it at all while we're doing this. And then we can go underneath and tighten up our star knobs. Next, we're going to slide our retainer over underneath of our rail, and we're going to tighten down our star knob. We're going to do that on both sides. Next, we're going to install our tube light. It's going to install right to the inside of our rail. What we need to do is take off our last clamp on our driver's side. That's our 1/2 inch. Just going to remove that. We're also going to remove the plastic spacer. And then we're also going to remove the end cap of our rail. That might just pop off. If it doesn't, you might have to take a screwdriver, kind of pry on it a little bit, but it'll come off just like that. And now from here, our tube will slide right into the end of the rail. Just like that. Now on most trucks, this is just going to sit right here at the end of the rail. But since we do have our multi-pro tailgate with our handle, this handle is going to have to come out, and this whole light is going to have to shift in past the handle and past our next clamp. So to do that, we're going to use a 13mm, remove a nut here, and then a bolt on the other side, pull this off, slide our tube down, and put it all back together. There's also going to be a screw right in the middle of the light. We're going to just loosen that up. And that's going to loosen a bracket on the back of the screw right here, which is going to allow that to slide in to that channel as well. And then again, we're just going to slide that all the way past our clamping position, which is going to be right here. So So we're just going to slide that down there, and we're going to tighten up our screw, which is going to lock our light into place. And then from there, we should be able to turn that on and off pretty easily. And now we're just going to put all this stuff back together. Now once you have the cover locked into the rails, you're going to fold it back, making sure that each panel is locking into the rails just like it was before. But that's going to complete the installation. If you have any questions, give us a call or visit us online.